The morning cold and raining, dark before the dawn could come. How long in twilight wait?
Hello, Indigofera Emerald Circle. I'm all finished the step-by-step tutorial. Amazing Eyes. I hope that you learned something, that the steps were easy enough for you to follow. I am going to just do a quick review of what I did. Like I said, I got started with my plant-based skincare ritual. That included my Indigofera cleansing milk. You want to do that morning and night. And then what I do is exfoliate with the face polish. It's really wonderful, especially like on the corners of the nose. Sometimes I can get a little dry. It gets away all that dead skin and keeps my skin able to absorb all the nutrients, nourishing oils, and the hydrating skin cream, which is the final step that you saw me apply. Next, which was not in the video, it'll be in the next video, how I just got my skin even, applied some concealer under the eyes, around the nose, around the lip area, put on my mineralized skin finish powder by MAC. That's what I'm using on my face. I don't really have any foundation on, but this is just my light coverage that I like to use for every day. I actually had a product called Studio Fix. It was a liquid foundation, and I was looking back in some of my older pictures, and I really like that foundation. I'm thinking about going back to it because I thought the coverage was just flawless. It was weightless, and it blended really well. So that's something that I would suggest that maybe you try. Studio Fix Fluid. It's in a bottle. It's a liquid foundation by MAC, and it worked really well for me, and you can set it with any powder that you like. I also did a little bit of bronzer from MAC on my face. Since it's the summer months, I just did a little bit of bronzer on my forehead, around my cheek area where the sun would hit me naturally. And on my cheeks, I use a blush called Lovejoy. And it's a mineralized blush, and it's really, really pretty. I like it. I just popped some of that on my cheeks. And then you saw me get started on my eyeshadow. I actually kind of did it in an inverse. When I did this eye first, and I started on this eye, I started on my shadow on the lid. I did the primer, but you can actually start sculpting the eyebrows first. That could be a little bit easier. And what I used on my brows was my MAC concealer. This under my eye is NW35. You want it to be a shade or two lighter. Mine is at least 2 shades lighter. Under my brow, you saw me put that under, and I blended it well. I softened it down with a sponge, and I also used another shadow brush. Sure, I can't find which one I had. I have so many sitting here. But I had another small shadow brush to kind of blend that down. It was a different brush than what I applied it with, because you saw that it went on very precise. And then I took my eyeshadow brush with the firm bristles, and I came back and applied my MAC eyeshadow in Espresso, which is the bottom brown shadow right here. I hope you can see it. Espresso. Alright. And while I had the palette in my hand, I'll just tell you what else I did. On my lids, I used a primer that I talk about, whatever primer you choose. If this is a MAC paint and Bamboom, you can use one of the paint pots in a neutral color, or if you want to glam it up a bit, this is something called Mosscape. These, I had this for a while. I'm not even going to open it up because it's pretty dried out. I checked it. But they go on beautifully, give you really intense color. I'm going to show you some of my other photos of when I've used some of those paint pots, because I had it in blue, and I also had it, which is called Delft, and I had it in the Mosscape, which is a green color. I'm trying to open up this cream shadow that I got from Revlon to show you, because this is a drugstore brand that you could use as a primer. It may not dry down as well as the MAC paint pots, probably won't, but it's a good alternative if you can't get to MAC. And this is what they look like. Okay, they're cream eyeshadows, and I've used them before in the past in some colors, and they're really nice. So, for instance, you could use that first color. If you really want a lighter pop of color, you could even put like a green or a blue on top of that. This middle color is nice skin tone. However, it has some shimmer in it. The one next to it is a nice neutral base that you could use for most of your shadows for primer. If you have darker skin, go ahead and try that one. I mean, like I said, there's really no rules. You can just experiment and see what works for you. On my lid, after my primer, I did Expensive Pink. Okay, I'm back. I was telling you what I used to create this look. And I think this look is it's neutral, it's good for daytime. You can intensify it for evening with the dark liner and some false lashes. It's really just a great neutral look. You know, I like it for the summer, even though pink, you would think, oh, Expensive Pink, the way it looks. But I think it came out wonderfully as a neutral shadow look. So, let me tell you what I used. On my lid, it's Expensive Pink. It's right here. I hope you can see it. Expensive Pink. I put that on my lid first. And as you noticed, I blended. Blended. That's the key. You want to go back and forth in a windshield wiper motion. I think about it about maybe 16 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's a good way if you're just getting started to say, have I blended enough? Just do that 16 count, okay? And the same other motion you can do is the windshield wiper motion. The small circles. So just small circles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come on back. Any color that you build on top of, you want to just create a seamless look, and blending that's the simple technique that you're going to use to get that right. Okay, so I used the Expensive Pink on the lid. The next color I used in my crease was it's called Saddle, and that's the middle shade right there, that middle brown. So any color that is close to your skin color, that can be a beautiful transition shade. I'll get a lot of use out of that. It's another color called Texture that I used a lot from MAC, and it's beautiful. I also went back in my crease with a color called Antiqued, and that's that middle color right there in the row below the Expensive Pink. I hope you can see it. Alright, and then I intensified it a little bit more and applied a color called Sketch in my crease. Again, right there, the lowest one, the third color. Okay, so you can just see how it gradually intensifies. On the highlight below my brow, I used Malt. This is a matte color. I wanted to keep it nice and neutral. I didn't add a little shimmer. If I wanted to intensify it, I could have put Arena or Rice Paper, which is those two colors right there to the right. Okay, so this is just the basic techniques and tools you're going to use. If you want to work with green, purple, you know, funk it out any kind of way you want to, or you want to keep it more conservative, this is basically the same technique you're going to do. You're going to put one color on the lid, you're going to come in blend it into the crease. You can blend it in as much or as little as you want to, and you can keep blending in the crease. Do darker colors, a deeper brown, a little touch of black. Right in that corner, what's called the outer V. You notice that kind of made a V shape, down and up, down and up. And if you go back to the video and watch it again, you can just see me doing that. And the transition shade, I blended it to kind of make a bridge between the color on my lid and in between my brow bone where the highlighter comes down. So that's basically it. That's the step-by-step tutorial for eyeshadow. I'm going to be coming back to you in the next one. We're going to talk about foundation a little bit more, how to choose products, how to apply it, different techniques to apply it. As you know, if you have any questions, post it on the Facebook page. You could send us an email at clientcare@Indigofera. You can call me at 1-800-308-1182. I'm here for you. You're my Emerald Circle members. I want to give you the VIP treatment. Thank you for your patience. It's only going to get better. As you see, I had to do this in my kitchen because it was the best lighting source, and I had enough room around me to set up the camera and the tripod and have my mirror and everything. So it'll only get better.
The beating heart inside me crumbled at this one so new. You shine like the stars. You're so amazing. The